Yeah, man, she went to the store this morning and just grabbed dinner. I was like, she said something about grocery shopping. I was like, we're not grocery shopping right now, so we definitely, when we grocery shop, that's when we're going to get everything we fucking need.
Get that shit in the bulk.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
What?
And the focus is on the Thunderbirds'
Man, knock them
Offensive
bitches
Player of
out.
the Year. Big plays follow him
Man,
around.
Jay, do the dishes I do the box, man.
Second in the NFL in receiving yards.
Do the dishes I do the box, but you need to hurry the fuck up. You need to hurry up, though.
Coverage of the National Football League
He wasn't even down here when I told you that.
I'm gonna do the pots you got.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles,
16.
you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and
I know.
ends with our two quarterbacks.
I heard
Certainly
you said that
two of the
shit.
best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game,
Let me play. It
your
won't let me
team's
play. It
not
won't let me
going
get
to
in. It
benefit
won't
at
too
all.
bad.
It's hard.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just then, I gotta turn the control on. Still with a 3 pick, so let you do it all day.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we
I
are.
want to for you to get stats. And you score like 100-something points, and you be like, what the fuck?
And that's not going to be
I want to score. I want to score that one
kicking
time.
teams elect to do. This is past the landing zone, and we'll start at the 30.
I resigned.
So out comes this offense.
I had resigned. He ain't got nobody to throw it
Let
to.
out by a Heisman runner-up during his college days. It's the versatile Jalen Hurts.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost. Yeah. How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
Throwing is Hurts. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. A turn and a give to Davis. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. So he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
Play action. Now it's Daniels. And rifles one. It's going to be intercepted. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
So I want to see if you wanted him too. Yeah. And like people like that's why I had to pay him.
Trying to shake off the interception.
Yeah, people was out there. I got some quick. That nigga was.
The open man. It's DJ Moore.
DJ Moore.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Marking down at the 49. Good work after the catch. Got a net of 23 and a first.
They had like 2 one-hand picks and one game. I'm talking about he was. You know how they pick that bit like that. Yeah.
Here's Hurts to throw.
What did he click on?
Oh, he's got a man wide.
He thought that was. They must have won the rifle too.
Touchdown.
Let me put him on there.
A big play there. With his first career NFL touchdown. And the Golden Eagles take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Elliott good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And this is taken in at the 5. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Ben Sinnott with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Thunderbirds are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive.
I said Patterson and Beasley was number 1 and number 2, but everybody plays besides me.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
They begin with a run by Davis, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Hurts sets up to throw it. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he tackled right on the chalk at the 45. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. Hurts.
I was there, bro.
That's complete. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Here's Davis running right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Ray Davis, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And his guys have taken the lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And a long run there in the end to top it off. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. Daniels looking to throw. And he's got it to Patterson, complete. And all the way in for the touchdown. A great effort there. 55 yards. And the Thunderbirds are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. London about set to take over on offense. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 9. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. On 2nd and 9, Hurts. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Oh my God.
And now a little daylight. And now the rookie's free. And he will take it in for the touchdown.
How am I going to do it right?
A great play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And his guys are going to take the lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is now 21-14. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Prepare his offense out to have another go at it. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. 1 play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
2nd and 10. Throwing now is Daniels. Dancing to his left. And his throw is going to be incomplete. That throw batted away by Boye Mafe. If you look at this defense, they currently sit at number 4 in the NFL in terms of stopping the run.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to him.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And they rattle off a big one. 47 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one.
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Thunderbirds are an extra point away from drawing level. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 21. That time a 6-play drive. And it was capped off by the quarterback sneak for 6. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. London about set to take over on offense. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
This is what made the West Coast offense a staple around the NFL in the 80s and 90s. You don't have to push the ball deep downfield to come up with big plays, and there's an example of that right there.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. And for right side here, complete. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. In motion goes the tight end. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Dumps this off underneath. Here's Davis. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Second quarter now, and it's London with the football.
Yeah, watch the machine.
As they're looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. Throw. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. They go play action with Hurts. That's caught. Touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And his guys are going to take the lead. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together.
And oh, it's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. But call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. They don't care if it was luck or skill. Or the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground. Whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
And a very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The Thunderbirds offense and their wideout getting set to go once more. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do. So I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
But that's what they have to do more of defensively. Not just getting sacks, but have to keep getting in his face. Not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. And he'll be taken down, but not a real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Off the play fake, Daniels. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. To throw is Daniels. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Thunderbirds are an extra point away from capturing the lead. What a first half he is compiling here. He's already over 100 yards receiving and now 2 touchdowns, CD.
Brandon, you know I don't like to play the game where you start projecting when you're at a certain point. But let's face it, he's off to a tremendous start. So 200 yards, 4 touchdowns. I don't think anything's out of the question right now. He's blowing up coverages. You've got to double him every snap. Otherwise, he's going to defeat you on almost every play.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. Jalen Hurts and this offense trotting back out. He really continues to pick apart this defense. Last drive, perfect, and it culminated in his 3rd touchdown pass.
As long as we've been doing this, how many times has a player in this type of a zone described the game as really slowed down?
Yep.
So right now, instead of warp speed,
snail's pace.
Oh, snail's pace for him, and he can do whatever he wants with it. He has all the time in the world to throw the ball, and his offensive line has been giving him that.
From the 36, Hurts. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Here now a 3rd down and 8. They'll set up a throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. They'll come up 2nd and 7. Up the middle to Davis. And he'll take it down shy the 45 at the 46. The offense on 3rd down tonight. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. Here it's 3rd and 2. Davis, he'll try to run for it. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. Here's the Paris offense ready to take possession. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball. Yeah, I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Daniels. Got a man, it's Patterson complete. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39.
Well, 9.
39 now. They'll come up on a 1st and 10.
On the backboard. I know what she told you to do. What did I tell you to do?
To the air goes Daniels. Another completion right back to Patterson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. He continues to be a thorn in the side of this defense. That last catch going to put him over 200 yards receiving now for the ball game. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And he's got his man here, Beasley. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Now Daniels. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Looking to throw. Daniels. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Back to throw. Daniels.
Oh, he got caught up. I appreciate that. Appreciate that, P.I. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. That was some bullshit right there. He was gone. Appreciate that, P.I. There was called P.I. right there. Okay.
Thought he had the pick. Flag comes in for P.I., so cancel it out.
Interference. Oh, a killer for them. Thought they had a nice play. Instead, they'll be marching off yardage against them.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. It'll go as a gain of 4. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Hard throw, incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
So golden field position there squandered as they can muster only a field goal.
Yeah, you were gifted a 1st and goal situation, but I have to give credit to the defense. They were brought out in a really tough situation, so give them credit for holding them to 3. That's a pretty nice accomplishment.
This offense back to work now late in this first half. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Looking right sideline. That's complete. Now he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. In motion, the tight end. Throwing is Hurts. And Davis with it left side. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. From the gun, it's Hurts. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Play action. Here's Hurts.
Oh, Morris.
And that will be incomplete with the clock down now to 13 seconds. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Hurts to throw. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Well, you know you don't want to make a mistake in that area, so you make sure you make a smart throw. Throw it out towards the sidelines. If you overshoot your guy, so be it. It's just the incompletion that we saw there.
So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as he'll try to get 3 before half. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. The kick by Elliott is good, and that'll bring him back within a point. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just 1 snap of the football. He's going to look deep down the field.
No, bro.
Throw there. It's intercepted. And he will be brought down. What will be the final play of this first half? So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started up at Cleveland Browns Stadium in Cleveland, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Will Shipley, a touchdown run in the victory. From there,
a look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Thunderbirds offense and Jaden Daniels getting set for this next possession. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And they will take over first and 10.
Don't even
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They'll try to get the run game going. Here's Davis.
Come on, bro.
And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
He hasn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. They go again with Davis. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Consecutive runs of 6 yards gives him a first and 10.
But they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game. That's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides.
And the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his second interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic.
Oh, my gosh.
Time tonight, he's intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The first one. And he lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they've got the football, and they're already knocking on the door inside the 5 at the 4-yard line. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? First and goal. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess... And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Jaden Daniels scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Thunderbirds are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now the extra point. And with that, the lead is up to 8. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. Again, it's Davis. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Hurts sets up to throw it. And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles?
That's right. It's them with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex.
That's correct. A well-executed 22-yard gain. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
And with the way things have gone so far tonight, I figured this was going to be a touchdown because he's wide open. But instead, the ball's laid out just a bit too far, and they come up empty.
They go play action. Daniels. They'll roll him out right. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. He was out there waving his arms. And when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one, as it's good from 56 yards out. And that will extend their lead even further. When you think about it, that's a pretty important second-half field goal, Charles. That now stretches this to 2 possessions and really kind of ratchets up the pressure on that opposing sideline.
It certainly does, because that interception and adding a field goal to it, that puts them in firm control of this game right now. They're about one more big stop from putting this thing absolutely out of reach.
Now he's free at the 35. He may go. Touchdown! A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Golden Eagles are back within a score. They blitzed defensively there, but he was able to slip through that first layer, and then he was gone.
I think they won the leverage game, didn't they?
Yes.
Right? They saw the blitz coming. That got to him a little bit, but they leveraged it perfectly and found not just a crease, a gigantic hole. And off he goes, and he's still going all the way to the end zone.
Well, I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
Daniels looking to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception. And I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
Up the middle they go. Huff, and that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. And they'll send out their punter now, as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is, at the 6-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. The last drive for this offense, Charles, you remember it ended in one play, that quick interception, but they do still have... Oh, wide open, complete. Look at the big fella go. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. Ben Simmons, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Thunderbirds are able to widen their advantage. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. London about set to take over on offense. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. Hurts. Pressure comes and down he goes. They'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Got the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. This will be fielded at the 17. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And CD, you know, sometimes you don't need those complicated game plans or the added wrinkles. Last time, now you think about it, couldn't have been any simpler. One play, one pass, touchdown.
I know those coaches put a lot of work into this game plan, but I don't think they mind possessions like that at all. They just save those calls for this possession instead.
They'll keep it on the ground. Ellison, and he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Can you bet on this? Can you get that point to them to watch these play soccer?
How many times did it take for me to tell you something before you got it at your right angle, 13, 14, 15?
First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, for being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
There were places stuff that I had struggled.
And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Slot man moves right. And he'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And some room to roam now. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. On 1st down, Ellison. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. They'll try the left side. Ellison, but he will have the 1st down before he's tackled at the 12. Starting to feel a little to me like the air is coming out of the balloon, so to speak, defensively.
They're taking their will from them right now. That's what they're doing. Whatever they want to call, it's working. They're handling things up front, and it's not just the offensive line. It's everyone. You're seeing the guys on the perimeter blocking downfield and making sure that they're secure. So, yeah, you're exactly right. The air's out of the balloon, and right now they're almost lifeless.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. Now they send a man in motion right. Now Daniel's going to give it up on the touch pass. He's up now to 80 yards receiving in the ball game, and he's got a first down. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in, and he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Thunderbirds are looking to make it 2 straight as they head on to this 4th quarter lead. Extra point attempt here still to come. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. London about set to take over on offense. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And a quick throw here that's complete. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. Throwing now is Daniels. Flushed out right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. No options. He throws it away. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead. But I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage.
Damn.
He's going to be sacked.
No, you're not. What, Michael? Okay, it happens, son. It happens.
They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards.
You complaining about something so minute right now.
Now it's 3rd down.
Michael.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Shit!
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
Come on, Beasley!
As he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. A 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And this defense will take over right at midfield. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Come on, Morris.
And Hurts is going to be and taken down to the ground.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Another try after the 1st down sack. Hurts. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This will be 3rd.
Get him, Morris.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. And they're indeed going to go for it on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Right here.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A big-time sack there on 4th down. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. They'll run on 1st down. Ellison. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps them in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd down, Robinson.
He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the 1st down as he's tackled at the 1. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They've got it 1st and goal.
The game took me an hour. Ain't no way you still playing washing dishes, son.
Daniel's going to try to sneak.
And he is over the line for a
Another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback?
Wow,
or is he a tailback?
Jaden Daniels scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Thunderbirds are able to stretch
my dog told
out
you you had to 6'10 for him to go help.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now
It's
24.
6:36.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. London about set to take over on offense. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll force upon them a 3rd and 14. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
Put that respect on your nose.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, shit.
He's got his target. It's complete. Still going inside the 20. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. A great play there. 74 yards. And the Golden Eagles get a bit closer. And he'll find his way in for 2. And we're back to a 2-score game. The lead's cut to 16. And the hands team does its job. They're able to secure it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Being chased out left. Open man down the field. It's a tight end center.
What's wrong?
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
What do you want me to do?
Now a handoff up the middle. Ellison. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. As they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. And this one's incomplete.
Oh, they'll certainly be on the tablets going over that one for sure. Okay. Clearly, they were expecting something else out of the defense and couldn't adjust to make that completion happen.
To throw is Daniels. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. But the passing game right now for them, not overly impressive. Last week he hit on right at 50%. This week he's under 50%.
And it's not just on him. Protection through breakdowns along the way has made him get off the spot. Receivers not getting their way open downfield. The coverage has been awfully tight. They've got to all get together and find.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come. Set to take over on offense. They're down big here late.
We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's go out here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Down to the 10. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A big play there. With now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Golden Eagles have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Elliott good on the extra point, and they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. The drive there only spanning 3 plays.
Y'all open the door for him?
So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. The risk reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Here's Daniels. And this one is incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hopefully they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. To the air goes Daniels. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
On 4th down, here's Daniels. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Daniels. There goes a deep ball, end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown. Ben center, 36 yards. And the Thunderbirds have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. Extra point right down the middle, and that will make this a 19-point game. And this win now going to look a little more lopsided on the scoreboard, CD. Now, some may have run out the clock in that scenario, but they wanted to put their foot on the gas, get one more touchdown, and they did just that.
Well, partner, I would say the traditionalists not overly excited about that score. They'd like to see the game played a little bit differently. But what you can't argue with is their execution of that play, because it played out exactly as it was drawn up. It almost would have been a shame not to finish with such a well-run play.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Well, this was a